Hey, what is up guys? I am back with another video, and today we are going to be reviewing Aklesso's album, which just dropped last Friday, and it is titled My Life is a Beautiful Mess. And yeah, we're just gonna be looking at it. I'm just gonna give my feedback, my thoughts, and just overall why you should go listen to this album. Now, this album was co-produced by Gavi and it has 13 songs in total on it. And my first impressions, I'd say, is that it is very upbeat. And you know, it's a high tempo album. It is an album with a lot of energy into it, and especially with Gavi being behind the production. If you were a fan of his Heathen album that dropped earlier this year, then you will most definitely, I promise you, be a fan of Aklesso's work and time that he put into the project. And I'll go into some of my favorite tracks, starting off with Ransom, which was probably my favorite song out of the whole album, or probably my top two, but it's definitely up there. It's a great intro track remixing the Give Me Jesus worship hymn. And the song basically prefaces, you know, the whole album's, you know, mood, just for what the listener is about to take in. Also lyrically, you know, I resonated, you know, not only with the beginning, but also particularly for me when he's quoting and saying, "And I pray I live long enough to see the mountaintop. Yeah, I got plenty. Yeah, I got plenty fight. I bleed that red and blue. Sac passé my mama's side. I had to come up from nothing. Had to stand up for something." I just resonated with that just because, you know, he's talking about, you know, the lows and highs and the valleys that you go through with God and just, you know, in life. And also when he's saying "Sac passé my mama's side," you know, he's shouting out his, you know, Haitian background, which I'm also part of, so, you know, I definitely appreciated that. Next is Wody. It's a very upbeat track. I'm not a Florida guy, but, you know, hearing people say "whoa" or "Wody," I never really understood it until I learned that it's a Florida thing. So, and especially with Aklesso, because he, you know, refers to it from time throughout, you know, the album and just throughout all of his, you know, songs in general. You just learn to understand that's a part of just, you know, the Florida culture and where he's rooted in and where he grew up from. So, you know, if you're ever listening to it and he's talking about his woes, you know, that's basically what he's referring to. Next song is Popular.
You tryna be popular, ay, you can stay poppin', I don't care. Tell me how clout tastes in 5 years, yeah. What? I'm tired of arguing. In the meantime, I'ma do my thing. Go be the guy who made the way. Creeping through the night, yeah. Even in the darkest of times, yeah. Creeping through the night, seeking for light, yeah. I put my city on a hill tonight, yeah.
And the best way to describe this song is that it's like, imagine this, okay? You're going out at night, late night, you're driving and you're in the middle of the highway, in the middle of your city, so you're seeing all the city lights. That's kind of the mood and atmosphere this song puts you in, and I just love it. You know, I love the vibe and just everything about it, and also just the message just about not caring about other people's popularity and just being thankful, you know, for your come up and, you know, your journey that you're on and just where God puts you at. And you know, that's what I took away from the song, but definitely check it out. Now, the second to last song that we're going to be looking at is a song called Halo.
Yeah, MOB, I'm tryna find my demons, yeah. Yeah. Tryna find my way on a halo. I'm tryna find my way, but got pockets full of smoke, yeah. And he gotta play when I say so. With the devil in my ear, said he want me to fall. I said.
And this song is probably one of Aklesso's most vulnerable songs, in which he opens up about fighting his personal demons and things and events, from losing his personal friend to not folding under pressure, not folding to the devil, not giving in, and just showing that nobody is perfect and trying to chase righteousness. It isn't easy, as we all have our own personal demons and battles. And it's a song that a lot of people could relate to just because of how raw and how real it is. But it's definitely a song, whenever you get the chance, definitely give it a listen and go check it out. And lastly is Heaven Only Knows. It is a great outro track, I find.
Pray that I find my faith. I had some strikes and some woes. Heaven only knows. I had some strikes and some woes. I pray that I never fold. I know that I have been low. Gave it to God, then reload.
I think if you were to listen to this album, I strongly recommend that you listen to it, you know, in order, so you don't shuffle it at all. You start from the intro to the very end, just because albums in general, it's a whole body of work. You know, they usually tell a story, and I just feel like if you are listening to this guy for the first time, then you definitely don't want to miss out. I definitely recommend starting it from, you know, start to finish, and, you know, especially listening to Heaven Only Knows. It just cohesively just ends the album out great. It's an amazing song, so definitely check that out. And yeah, guys, overall, I'd say that, you know, if your playlist is drying up and you're looking for something new to, you know, probe, listen to, experiment with, definitely, you know, take a look at this album, because it's great overall. It's well-rounded, and it's definitely something you could just throw into your playlist rotation. So I 100%, you know, recommend that you listen to this. And that just about wraps it up, guys. Thanks for watching if you made it this far. And, you know, I'm hoping to do more videos into, you know, the Christian hip hop scene, just because, you know, there's a lot of things to cover, everything from music to, you know, things happening behind the scenes, even a little bit of history with this genre in general, just because there's so much about it. So if you like these kind of videos, definitely subscribe, and thanks for watching.